everyone. In the last few days, the country has actually been going through an upheaval because of the coronavirus. And we're seeing increasing number of people who have to go to the hospital and who need ventilators, but there are not enough ventilators in the market and there's not enough medicine in the market. And also we've been seeing a lot of information floated on social media about what to do to raise the levels of oxygen in your body. Now there's lots of information out there, but I don't agree with all of it. However, one technique which does make sense and which we've been doing forever in yoga class is the prone position. People are calling it proning. Now, the prone position is nothing but lying on the floor on your stomach, which is something similar to the child's pose that we do in yoga classes. And there's a reason why we use the child pose as a resting position. And it's the same reason for why proning is a method through which you can actually combat the low levels of oxygen in your body. So let me quickly demonstrate the proning position to you. What you're going to need is about 4 pillows, and if you don't have pillows, you can actually use bolsters. You can also use blankets if you have them. You're going to place 1 pillow for your legs, 1 pillow for the face or the head, and you're going to use 2 pillows to elevate your hips. And what you're going to do is you're going to lie down in a prone position on these. So I'm going to keep my feet on 1 pillow, so the feet are elevated, the knees are still on like a mat, and I'm going to make sure that these 2 pillows are across my hips, not across my stomach, because that would inhibit your ability to breathe. So here what I'm doing is my hips are wide across the pillow, then I can take my hands on top of this other pillow and rest my head. In this position you can see that my rib cage, like the back ribs, are wide. And when that happens, then the lungs have more space to open up, and the recruitment of the lungs for oxygenating your body, it increases. So it opens up the bronchial tubes in the body. It opens up collapsed parts of the lungs which are not breathing effectively by virtue of having more space. So that's the reason why this prone position is actually one which is likely to work. So if you know anyone who is feeling shortness of breath, who is, whose oxygen levels are dropping, ask them to lie down in the prone position and breathe. That's all that is required. Another aspect for why this works is because when you rest your forehead down on something soft, it also calms down your mind. So when your oxygen levels start to dip, the panic response of the body starts to increase. So the anxiety aspect is also there. And in that situation, when you rest the head, you rest the mind, you rest the brain. And that's very important for the body to be able to assimilate oxygen. So it all goes together, and in this position, your mind and your brain can rest, and your lungs are more open to take oxygen. Also, the Ministry of Family Health and Welfare of the Government of India has also put out this as a possible solution to low levels of oxygen in the body, to depleting levels of oxygen in the body. It makes total sense, and I believe that it can help a lot of people from actually needing to go to the hospital, and it can help a lot of people in the current scenario. So please do share and let me know if you have any questions.